What is up, YouTube? Big day today. It is day 200. Let's go. That means we're pretty friggin' far through the year. It doesn't feel like it, but we are, and I'll tell you that. But to start off the day, we just have to go run to the bank, pull out some cash, because we're going to buy a car part today. Now, as of now, I think it's all going to plan. He didn't sell it. I feel like if he would have sold it, he's not going to do it when I tell him I'm leaving in an hour, and it's like a 2-hour drive. Because talking to him, like I've talked to him a little bit more over the last couple days, and he seems like more chill than I originally would have thought. So I feel like he's holding it for us. But there's another part that he has that he was kind of like, he wasn't pressuring me into buying it, but he said like, oh, hey, I have this too. And we were $50 off altogether. He was like, oh, I'll do this price. And I said, oh, I can do. At first I said, oh, like, I'll probably just pass. I'll do the original part I texted you about. And then before he even responded, I was like, you know what, actually, if you can do this price, I'll take both. And he said, no, like, I would have to stick at my price. So we'll see when we get there, because I'm pretty sure his car, like, ended up burning. So he doesn't necessarily have use for this stuff. But I know he's not, like, you guys might be able to hear my belly. I don't know if you heard that, but it just grumbled. So we're going to have to eat before we go. But like I was saying, I guess we'll see when we get there if he wants them gone. Because if he does just want them gone and a little bit of cash, $50 isn't that big of a difference. And honestly, like, if I was just trying to get rid of my old car parts and a guy was coming to buy one of my more expensive remaining parts, I'd probably just take a $50 out. So I pulled out enough money just in case he's like, oh, I decided to do it, or yada yada. Then I can say, okay, I got the money already. We'll do it right now. We don't gotta run to the bank again or none of that stuff. So I just like to be prepared. So we're gonna go grab some cash, and then pretty soon after that, we are heading out. One of my boys is driving me. It was going to be my sister's boyfriend, but I needed earlier confirmation than he was able to give me, just because my sister was only able to let me know like late last night, early this morning that he was able to. And I wanted earlier confirmation just because it's a bigger part and stuff. Like, I didn't want to be supposed to leave in 20 minutes, and then I got a text the guy, oh yeah, like I can't, my ride actually wasn't able to, so. But so far it's going to plan. We're going to get ready to head out pretty soon after we hit the bank. But for right now, yeah, we're just going to go get some stuff done before we head out, so we'll let you guys know. So, me and Preston, we made it. We got the hood. That's the part. The part is a carbon fiber hood. I'll give you guys a better look after. And he had these, some carbon fiber fuse boxes. So I folded, because may as well buy them now rather than paying like $500 later. So if I wait and buy them new, it wouldn't make sense. May as well buy them now if I'm able to. But the guy was really cool, and he has a fucking sick FRS or BRZ. Fucking badass. But now we're back to Cornwall, the fun part.
Pretty sick, the size. The engine was pretty much the
Yeah, the comments,
Their comments.
So, instead of giving Preston all cash, I picked out a nice, cool shirt. So, now we're just going to talk about a difference, and I'll give him the difference in money, and he picked out a shirt. So, not too bad, eh? But that's Preston leaving. Now that we got that sorted, I can show you guys the hood. A bit better look. Ready? So this is her. I want to switch the hood pins because that's rusty. I don't like that. So I want to switch these for different ones. But it's not the end of the world if I have to use those for the time being. But I do need the bottom side of it. And then it could use a touch up on the clear coat, just in some areas, not all the areas. But it's just better to get at that before it's like straight carbon, but it's getting pretty close. So it'll definitely be a lot nicer if I get it re-cleared, and I think I'm gonna. But we'll just have to see if we install first, or you know, or if I get the clear coat done first. But it's a little dusty, so we're gonna clean it off probably tonight, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But yeah, a little closer look at that for you guys. So I got a little excited, and I was gonna go to put on our carbon fuse boxes, not the hood yet, obviously, because like I said, I want to see how much a new clear coat would be for specific areas. But the hood pins I definitely need, and if I'm driving to Toronto next week, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Like, yeah, I want my carbon hood to drive to Toronto, but if I don't have hood pins, I'm not gonna risk my hood like just fucking hitting my windshield or messing up the like hood of my car. Like, some of you guys who watch the vlogs a lot have probably realized I'm more of a safe than sorry person for a lot of stuff. So I'd rather make sure it fits. Like, it's not the end of the world if I drive to Toronto next week without a carbon hood. Like, I'm not gonna die. My car is still gonna run fine. It's not a part that affects my car's performance. But as I was saying, I was kind of rushing to put the fuse boxes on, and I kind of realized, yeah, I should probably clean these first. So we're gonna go ahead and clean the fuse boxes, which is pretty easy. The hood is gonna need a bit more of a clean just because it's like an exterior part, but these fuse boxes, I feel like I can get away with just rinsing in water, because you don't want to use like just any soap with carbon fiber, from what I've read. Like, some of you guys know I'm still like kind of new to this car stuff, but I feel like I learn stuff fairly quick whenever I have high interest in it. So I don't know, but from what I've like read online and stuff, you can't just use any soap. Like, you can't use like dish soap and stuff like you would with most other car parts, because it kind of like eats away at the protective layers that it has. So it's better to use a pH neutral soap, from what I've heard. So I'm gonna have to check the shed, see if I have any of those, but if I don't, I can always get one tomorrow or in a few days or something. But I'm gonna see if there's any hood pins on Amazon so that we can kind of get that done quick, because I know I can always just get the clear coat redone when it's on the car, but I don't want to damage it more by not fixing the clear coat before I put it on the car. So hopefully, I've texted one person so far. I'm gonna see what they say. They said they could do it, but it's the weekend, so like I'm not expecting quick replies. But I asked them like how much they think it'd be, and if they could touch it up, or if they have to redo the whole thing, because like I said, I don't really know. I know it would be cheaper if they're able to touch it up, so I'd rather that. But if they have to redo the whole clear coat, they have to redo the whole clear coat. So we're gonna head in and clean off those fuse boxes quick, and then we'll put them on and give you guys a quick little before and after. So we got the two pieces that go here and here. We're gonna take those off and then show you guys how it looks, but you can already tell they're beautiful. Gave them a quick little rinse. I'm also gonna record a little reel for the Instagram. I don't know if I'm gonna post it like right away, or if I'm gonna wait till I put the hood on too. But I also just ordered the hood pins with my dad, so we got pretty good process so far. And I know installing the hood is a pretty quick thing for the most part. So hopefully my stepdad can fit me in and get it done relatively quick, but I'm not gonna be putting pressure on him. If I have to wait till I'm back from Toronto, it's not the end of the world. But let's put these on and show you guys.
Blur my face, whatever. That's cool too.
So I didn't realize till later that I didn't really get the best clip of the fuse boxes, and now it's dark out. So I'll show you guys those again tomorrow, but the hood pins are also meant to arrive tomorrow. So I've already taken off the old hood pins because I'm just going to put on the new ones. The ones I ordered are the same, I believe, so fingers crossed, knock on wood, that they fit the same. Worst case, I can probably try to like use the old upper part and like connect it to the old bottom of the bracket, if that makes sense. So we'll see it tomorrow, but I'm gonna need like the bolts torqued and stuff like that. So I know my stepdad has a tool. I just don't know how long it'll take, and I want him to check over a few other things before I drive to Toronto. But with that being said, today was a pretty good day. I feel like we got a decent amount of stuff done. Busy day. The stuff that we did do was stuff for me, so I like that. Hopefully you guys like the car parts, but again, no offense, I don't really care if you like it or not. Of course, like, if you like it, I think you're cool too. But, like, if you don't like it, I don't care because it's my car. You're allowed to not like it. Like, everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is that it's cool, and that's why I bought it. So, but that's me, you know? But, yeah, we're going to slowly keep building this thing part by part. But we also have other things to focus on and invest money into. So we just got to be smart about it when we do it and what we get. So I think it's a good purchase, because if I would have waited, I would have spent quite a lot more. And don't necessarily want that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and hit that bell to get notified every day about our daily vlogs. But tomorrow we are going to be in store. It's Sunday, so anyone who wants to come by, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I know we have at least one person coming by that has texted us about some shirts, so we're going to need to bring those, and yeah, we'll get some content out of that. But that's all we got for today. Lacedbyhook signing out. Peace.